Everybody, welcome back to the show. So this is Disney Wars Andor season 1, episode 1. Finally gonna sit down and watch this overhyped show. See what all the fuss is about. If you care to follow along, skip all the intros and go to about 1 minute into the episode and press play now. Right away, you can tell they make good use of the budget for sure. The thing is film on the volume, like the Mandalorian. Well, I don't know, one. 5 years before the battle. Yeah, there's a lot of comments I've heard about this show. It's like, oh, it's Star Wars for adults. Like, it's always been for adults. I just never understood why this guy is so important all of a sudden. And then no one I've talked to has ever been able to explain that to me. A random ass dude gets blown to bits in Rogue Zero. This movie that sucked. Just like you saying, let's make a prequel because people like prequels all of a sudden. And this guy's a little shocked to see what is it, gentleman's club in this. Not that it don't exist, but like kind of set an interesting tone at the start of the series. I just wish there were more aliens in this show. There's too many average looking humans for me. To call it Star Wars and just have like no aliens. It's ridiculous. But that's Disney Wars. Man, I don't mean to be like nitpicky, but if she was a Twi'lek, I think it would be more interesting. Like with Carl Weathers guy to like take you to a Twi'lek human. But looking for her sister, apparently. They do a lot of flashbacks in the first couple episodes. They never mentions her in the Room Zero from what I can remember about that awful film. You can already tell it got this like gloomy tone already. It's kind of interesting. Never heard of this planet, which is good. I think this confrontation is meant to be a nod to Rogue Zero when he shoots that dude in that random planet. Yeah, I get what people would like this type of stuff, but I don't understand why this guy is so special all of a sudden. Not exactly an original character. Like coming from the expanding universe where I grew up with Star Wars. That's my Star Wars. The best thing about the EU was always being able to use my imagination, not have everything spoon fed to me or just making random prequels that no one wanted, like Solo and Rogue Zero. Just both sucked. And now this overhyped show. And that dude broke his neck. Oh dear. One of that. Yeah. That one guy just it's pretty gruesome for Star Wars or whatever. But no Groot more gruesome than getting burned alive. So right here, we already see this guy already a murderer. So that's two guys he murdered. Kind of a strange opening for a Star Wars series. I think they have the ISB introduced in this series. I've never seen it on Jedi Survivor. And there's also in Outlaws. So that's a little bit of a connected world there, which is nice to see. Like initially, I didn't want to bother with the show because stuff about it just didn't strike me as Star Wars. Still doesn't. It's too different for me. Again, coming off the EU, just There's so many other stories that they could have told instead of going back in time with this idiot. Like to me, it just showed lack of creativity on the part of Disney film under the rule of Empress KK. It's just like my problem with Disney Wars has always been too much information. It's like Rogue Zero is based off of one line from the original opening crawl. One line. And so is this. I've been in this fight since I was 3 years old. My congratulations. Next scene. Here's man. Yes, here we are. We're like 10 episode series. They're gonna try and squeeze another season out of this for some reason. It's like all they do is make the galaxy smaller, do all this in between nonsense. Like Star Wars is supposed to be a galaxy, and they just keep turning into a neighborhood. It's almost too much now. Like with the EU, there were books in the Old Republic, there were books post Return of the Jedi. I don't remember there being that many Clone Wars books back in the day. You had a Thrawn trilogy, which is post original trilogy, Legacy of the Force, and all that. Keep the timeline moving forward. One thing Disney Wars has done is going backwards. Solo movie, Andor guy, Rogue Zero. The only original show to me is probably The Mandalorian. At least when it started. I guess after playing Outlaws, I can appreciate this a little bit more. But still, it's just kind of a strange choice. Because, like, for me, it's like, why is this story being told? And not something in the Old Republic or post original trilogy. Why are there so many freaking humans and no aliens? So they got people going to work here, I guess. Not sure what the big fuss about that is. Like, I don't mind character stuff in Star Wars. It's fine, but at least make it engaging is my thing. Because like in Disney Wars, there's nothing to be desired anymore. Nothing to theorize about anymore. It's no excitement anymore because you know they're just gonna make a stupid prequel about it. You want to know Han Solo got his blaster? No. Gonna make a movie about it. You want to know what happened to Caspian from Narnia before he got blown to bits? No. We're making a show about it. Aren't you excited? And this guy right here seems to be really dedicated to his work. This is not the ISB. This is some Space Corps group or something. And they're already looking into those murders that Caspian from Narnia committed. So this older guy is saying that they weren't murdered, they were attacked, they were confronted in a fight and all that. They were apparently on duty at a brothel. That was a brothel. Figured. Figured it was a strip club or something. You know they exist in Star Wars, but So this guy seems to be taking it personal because he knew one of the dudes that was killed. There's one reason to watch this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like she's wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt, but it's a Nazi symbol. And I think she's working with Stellan Skarsgård's character, who will meet later on, I think. And apparently, these two used to be together. And she's still attracted to him. This is why I got jealous. He's insecure. No, so it's one of those. She's got this guy right around her finger. This is why I get so jealous. He's looking for a buyer or something for something that he wants to trade so he can lie low. Kind of seems similar to Kay looking for the big score, get off a Canto bite or whatever. This is the part where I think they should have left mysterious. Star Wars used to be mysterious. Now it just it's too much information out there. Personally, I could have known about the flashbacks. And, yeah, you were mysterious. This is what I'm talking about. There's no imagination anymore. Just spoon feed you everything. There don't seem to be any adults in this group. Like, I don't know if I really agree with people that say like, "Oh, we're flying at the city empire to be a threat." Like, I don't know if you can get bigger than blowing up a freaking planet. This was done in the original film in the '70s. All those years later, I don't know how I can like top that. So yeah, there's just seen different branches of Star Wars, I guess. But like to me, it's just doesn't fall into my category of Star Wars. It's just more Disney Wars, in my opinion. We got an alien, but he speaks English, which is dumb. Seriously. Imagine Chewbacca speaking like my next door neighbor. So lazy. Because there's just too many English speaking aliens in Disney Wars. This is where I think they made this a little too modern. This guy clearly insecure. Can't trust this chick to just go do her thing. So of course she follows her. Of course she knows she's being followed. I don't know. It's like she knows her way around the city. I think in some strange way it thinks she's protecting her. But all he's doing is being weird on the creep. And it's like from a different branch of Star Wars. Like an EU, like KOTOR, every alien on screen, maybe with the exception of Mission Vale, spoke their native dialect with subtitles. And this dude, back to the Imperials again. This dude seems obsessed with this investigation. First, I thought this planet was rock. There's no Clone Wars tech here, so yeah, I'm seeing some similarities between this guy's story and Kay. Like when she was told to leave Canto by after she messed up. This is kind of sad how he leaves the kid behind. So, like, again, initially, this isn't really my branch of Star Wars. It's okay, I guess. It's definitely not worthy of all the hype it's been getting. Oh my god, the writing's great, the acting's great. Like, it's average. It's average. It's like nothing really to gloat about in this, but just it's okay, I guess. But at least leave it as part of its own standalone universe. Because yeah, I don't need something like Rogue Zero. I don't need something like this. I don't need something like Solo. It's the OT, prequels, and the EU for me. Disney Wars in its own category.